Hello everyone, my name is Bara Abdulmanum, and for my discussion I chose to create a PowerPoint. Now for this discussion, I chose to take a deeper look at one of the fences in my backyard. This is me in the picture standing next to this fence right here, which I will be taking a look at. Using the knowledge that I have gained so far in this course, I was able to create a free body diagram for this fence, which I will be showing you guys in just a second. Now, I chose to create a free body diagram of the fence hanging open like is shown in this picture. Before I even began, I started to take a deeper look at the fence, and I was able to notice a couple of things. For instance, there are two hinges, one right here, one right here, that hold the fence, allowing it to open and close. It's in a rectangular shape. The height is longer than the length. And also, I was able to get all the measurements accurately using the proper measuring tools. Now this is my free body diagram with the fence drawn in. Um, as you see, the length of the fence was 4 feet. The height was 6 feet. This is hinge 1. I labeled A. The other hinge I labeled B. These are the reaction components for hinge A of X, A of Y, and A of Z. The reaction components of hinge B of X, B of Y, and B of Z. The distance between the two hinges, between A and B, is 3.5 feet. The distance between each hinge to the end of the fence is 1.25 feet. I was actually also able to accurately get the weight of the fence by taking it off the hinges and putting it on a scale to measure the weight. And I was able to get 25 pounds as the weight. And I labeled it as G in the center of the fence. And using a angle gauge, I was able to determine that the angle between the door and the other fence was 30 degrees. Now this is the free body diagram without the fence drawn in. Again, this is the components for the reaction components of hinge A. You have A of X, A of Y, and A of Z. Similar here, B of X, B of Z, and B of Y. The distance between the two is 3.5 feet. The distance between the hinges and the center of the fence is actually 2 feet. And again, the weight is 25 pounds. Now, I measured the length and the height of the fence using a measuring tape. I also was able to, like I mentioned, I got the weight of the fence by taking it off and putting it on a scale. And similarly to the beginning, I also got the distance between the two hinges using the measuring tape. And last but not least, like I mentioned earlier, the angle was estimated using an angle gauge. Now, using the free body diagram that I have created, we can determine the components, the value of the components of reaction at the hinges A and B, and this will give us a better understanding of what happens when we do actually open and close the fence. And this is just a small example of how the concepts that we learned in this chapter can be implemented in real life. Thank you for your time. That is all.